Hey everybody, welcome back to the tower. I hope you're having a great day wherever it is you're doing and wherever it is you happen to be. But if you're not, you're having a tower moment, or you feel like you're about to, or you feel like the energy is just off, you've come to the right place because that's all I do here. I draw two cards from the major arcana deck to find out what your tower moment's going to be. I look at the bottom of the deck for more information to clarify. All these messages are timeless, so whenever you're watching this, is when the universe wanted you to see it, and there are no star signs. Everybody gets to play. It's a collective reading. So if it doesn't resonate, great. Check out a different video if you're still feeling off. Maybe one of those messages will help you. And, go from there. Welcome if you're returning, and welcome again if you're new. I mean, thanks for stopping by and checking me out. All right, let's get started. All right, the first thing on this side of the tower is the Wheel of Fortune. Now, this is like the Wheel of Misfortune. This is bad luck. This is just not a happy time in your life. It feels like everything is going wrong and you can't figure out why. Like no matter how hard you try to make things better or happier, someone or something is just never satisfied. I wonder why. Anyway, this leads to the tower moment because eventually you're going to get frustrated and quit or give up or just throw everything at the wall. And that leads to the devil card. Okay. The devil card is not a fun card. So this is going to be a bad time. What is going on? We're going to clarify in a little bit, but yeah, this tower moment leads to vice, recklessness, toxic low energy. I don't know. At the bottom of the deck, we have the strengths and the lovers card. So that means I think you're going to have to get the strength to make your own deep emotional choice here. The lovers card is often seen as a relationships card, and it is, but it's also a huge emotional choice. You got to pick one or the other. And I think you're going to be going to a dark place because you're going to have to choose something over something else, and we'll find out more about it. Let's clarify just a little bit. Let's see what's going on. Crazy, crazy reading. Okay, yeah, you're definitely stuck. You've tried everything, and it feels like you just can't get started with the Two of Wands here. So that doesn't tell us much. King of Pentacles. Okay, so this is a very much effort related problem. You've tried to put everything you could into fixing whatever this is. It's like trying to fix a leaking boat and more holes keep springing out and water keeps turning on. It's like you can't keep up with it. And another king, the King of Wands. So yeah, you can't fix this. This is an unfixable problem. Okay. It's leading you to the tower, and there is somebody in your energy in your life. Now, that makes a lot of sense here, right? That the strength and the lovers card, I think it's telling you to throw someone out because the source of your problems is never going to get better. So, this is the energy of no matter how much energy, effort, or time you put into it, it's never going to work. It's never going to get better. It's never going to feel good. It's never going to, you know, it's never going to be perfect or happy. This is an energy pit, an emotional pit, a money pit, whatever kind of empty void you're throwing your stuff into. There's no fix. There's no repair. You are wasting your time, your energy, and money, and it is driving you crazy because it's causing everything in your life to go bad. So, Tower. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is going to come down, and it's going to come down hard. You're going to be like, oh, yeah, I know that. Just what I told you. You're going to find out that, yeah. And you're going to figure out why this person isn't so good. Why they're not changing. Why they're not improving. Why they're not getting better. I do believe this is probably a person because the Lover's card is here and it's an emotional choice. And I think you've been putting a lot of effort into somebody who just seems to be going nowhere. There's no growth, no expansion, no change. No matter what you try to do or have, this is just someone who is worthless. I hate to use that word, but they're either worthless or they can't do it. They just survive on other people. They're parasites. They will move from one place to the other. They'll have a sob story. They'll do just enough effort to get in to your life, and then as soon as they're comfortable, right? What happens? They just kind of fall back into their old ways, and they'll use whatever tactic they have to get you to do the thing, right? To keep up the money, the bills, and you, as a good person, will keep trying to help them. Hey, maybe you need this, maybe you need that, maybe you need something else to feel better, or they'll tell you what they need to feel better, and you'll get that. Spend your money on it, and what happens, right? It's never enough. So this person is very much a parasite. This person is very much not good. They're not well adjusted. They are just not a good person. They have dark energy around them, and they might even be a dark empath, because the minute they see you start to slip or start to get frustrated and mad, they'll put the charm on again. They'll put their mask back on, and they'll be like, oh, it'll be okay someday. It's just not good right now. You just got to keep trying. You're doing great. And they'll make you feel better. Just enough to make you, try harder. So this is dark empath you're dealing with, probably. Let's see what the devil has to say. Yeah, nine of wands, that makes sense. You're just tired and beat up and you want to quit. You don't want to do it anymore. You don't want to seek out information. You just quit. You don't want this anymore. You would rather just slide into a nothing void and let everything go. You don't want to deal with this anymore. So this tower, if you deal with it, if it happens, is going to put you in a dark place. It's going to put you in a dark place if you keep going on this path. I would suggest quitting. That's why the strength in the lovers is up here. You have to throw this person out. You have to make the hard emotional choice to cut out the problem where it is. You've got to tell this person they have to go. You don't care where they go, and you have to cut them out of your life. Your life will instantly improve once you do this. Don't let them back. That's the hard part. That's the strength card here. You got to stand. You got to put your walls up. You got to put your boundaries up, and you got to tell them that, no, I don't want you back. You are the cause of all of my problem, and I don't want that. Because I'm focusing all of my energy, my money, and time on you, and I am draining away to nothing over here. You are dealing with a monster. Anyone who could do this to somebody else, it has to be a monster. It has to be evil. Because at the end of the deck, what's at stake here is your Ten of Pentacles. You are at risk of losing everything. You understand? Everything. This person will drain you until there is nothing left. And then, when you finally get enough strength to, say, I can't do it anymore. I'm at my wit's end. I can't handle this anymore. Guess what? They don't care. They'll be like, oh, well, I'm going to go hang out with a friend now. Or maybe they're already starting to do that. Maybe they already got a friend that you don't know anything about, or someone like, oh, well, I'm just hanging out with someone, some girl. It's always if you're a guy with a girlfriend, it's always some girl they're hanging out with, right? And if it's a guy with a girlfriend with a guy, it's always the guys they're hanging out with. And, after things get so bad, they start hanging out with someone else. As soon as you put your foot down and say no more, they're gone. They will leave. They'll just disappear. They'll leave you with whatever bills and everything else. And they start all over. They are liars. They are dark empaths. They are monsters. They have extremely negative energy all around them. And they've been doing this their whole life. Have to be. This isn't their first time. They've done this enough times to know what it takes to survive. And they will use and abuse anyone to get by. And you got stuck with them. So here's your strength card. Here's your lovers card. Make an emotional choice. Sure, you might love the person that you felt that you used to know. That was a mask. It wasn't real. It didn't exist. Tell yourself that when you throw them out. did not exist. It was never real. It was just a thing to get you to let him in. Like a vampire. You got to invite the vampire in, and you did. And then they started draining you dry. All right. Kick the vampire out. Okay, I'm going to show you the cards, and that'll be it for the day. Here we go. Thanks for watching this far. If you made it, I appreciate all of you. And, yeah. Have a good day, a better day. I hope this energy doesn't resonate with you, but if it does, stay strong. End the chaos. Throw them out. Your life will improve. Also, if you made it this far, please think about hitting the old subscribe button. I try to upload every day. Thank you. Talk to you again tomorrow. Bye.